Hello, and welcome to Battle with the Best of Them with DrGAKMAN here. We're going to go over the news here. A lot of these have links to the Pokemon Go Live blog for more information because they're kind of a little too detailed like this right here. There's several things going on in November. Super Effective Week, which is what's currently going on. We'll go over that. DrGAKMAN is coming in when Cobalion goes out for Tier 5 raids. Then there's Friend Fest. Now with Friend Fest, we're going to have, let's see here, Nidoran male and female and their evolutions will be in the wild. Now, when Nidoran female came out for the Day of the Girl, it was only for one day, and I caught a Nidoqueen shiny in the wild. Now, when Nidoran male came out, a lot of people wondered whether, Nidoking would show up live in the wild, shiny. And some people are saying that that he's not even shiny anymore, or that Nidoqueen and Nidorina are not shiny in the wild anymore. That's not true. There's proof of people catching Nidoqueen recently in the wild as shiny, so that's cool. I still did not get a Nidorina in the wild shiny, but I did get 2 Nidoran females, and I evolved one of them up, and blah, blah, blah. And then there's half Stardust trade cost during Friend Fest, and you can make 2 special trades a day. Now that's awesome. So that's what's going on with that bit of news for November. The Super Effective Week is when shiny Tentacool, and therefore Tentacruel when you evolve one of them up, are in the decks. So that's pretty cool. I have not seen any. There have been way too many Torchics showing up in the wild. We're going to go over my infographics on my blog, and I'll show you what's been spawning more in the wild. And Torchic, it's almost like Torchic Community Day or Community Week. It seems like there should be more Tentacools, in my opinion, and less Torchics. But Torchic, its evolved form, Blaziken, is good against Cobalion, so that's why I think a lot of them and other fire types were out before this event started. And then also, it's a fighting type, and the fighting types seem to be showing up for the Super Effective Week. You'll see, or you're already seeing that. But there are a lot of Torchics out there. It's crazy. I haven't caught any shiny ones. And then this Sunday coming up on the 24th, let me see, yeah. Team Rocket is going to take over, or Team Go Rocket is going to take over all the Pokestops. That way you can get your, if you haven't finished the research, which I haven't, I've been very leisure on it, the Looming in the Shadows research. If you haven't finished that, then it should make that easier to finish. I'm going to do that on Sunday before work, and I think they're going to do this every month. That's not confirmed or anything, but from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., so that's 2 hours. They're going to take over all the stops, and, that just will help you catch up on that and battle Giovanni and get your first, which this month, I think it's going to change every month, but this month it's Articuno, Shadow, Legendary. And some people have gotten them and they've been good IVs, but with Shadow ones, they're totally it seems totally random. And they're random for each person too, so, man, I wish I'd have known about that Skarmory raid. So, also a Super Effective Week, there are a ton of Tier 3 raids, because in the Tier 3 raids you get, I believe it's charge TMs, guaranteed every time you do a Tier 3 raid. Most Tier 3 raids you can do by yourself, but some of them you might need to have a partner, a friend, to duo it with you. So, let's go over to my blog here. But first, on LeakDuck's page, he has under FriendFest, he's showing that these will be appearing in the wild during FriendFest. And that he only has markers for shinies on Nidoran female and Nidoran male. But I do know for a fact that Nidorina and Nidoqueen also are appearing in the wild as shiny. Now, will that be the case for Nidorino and Nidoking? I don't think so. No evidence for that at all. But here you go. He did not make a infographic for this or for the Team Go Rocket Takeover or for Super Effective Week, but whatever. Let's see here. Now on my blog, I have all the infographics laid out here. So you go under Nintendo Agenda, and then you go down to the Battle with the Best of Them stuff. Here's infographics at the top. I've updated that. And Super Effective Week. These are the ones that are appearing in the wild more often. Tentacool, I don't think that there's enough of those showing up in the wild. I'm seeing lots of Rhyhorn, lots of Teddiursa, lots of Torchic, and guess what? I caught my 6th shiny Murkrow. I'm not joking. 6. Ghastly, I have not seen very much in the wild, and I really want to because I want another shiny one. One was traded to me, and then this is what's happening in their dates. November 26th is when Terrakion shows up, and November 27th is when the FriendFest. It's just going to be a weekend thing because it's like right after Thanksgiving, or right before Thanksgiving, I should say, and through the Thanksgiving Day weekend. So, and these are the raids that are happening now. Once I get to it. There are, like I said, a lot of Tier 3 raids. And there's several of them that are shiny possible, like Skarmory, Aerodactyl, Alola, Raichu, which I still don't have, Onix, Scyther, I need another one of those, and Pinsir. But there's a bunch of other ones, too, here that you can do. Galarian Weezing is now back out in raids. They had the raid hour after the community day for him, and I got 2 of them thanks to my friend. She did them for me, and these are the other raids for Tier 1 and Tier 2. So there you go. Nothing else new on here. I am going to have a Terrakion counters placed on here later on, so that was just recently updated. And then my shiny checklist, pretty crazy stuff. I'm going to have to update that again because I went through all of my shinies and found out that 2 more of them I caught with my Pokemon Go Plus, so I'll have to update that. And Community Day preparation. Now, the next Community Day is going to be pretty crazy. It's going to be a makeup period for all of the previous Community Day Pokemon for 2019 in the wild. And 2018 Community Day Pokemon will be in raids. So there's 2 windows of time to pay attention to. There's 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. That's going to be all of the 2019 in spawning in the wild and all of the 2018 Community Day Pokemon spawning or appearing in raids. So, but then there's another window of time, and it's the bonus time, which is the normal 11 to 2 p.m. Community Day time. Those will have an extra bonus of, and it's all the bonuses actually. It's 2 times catch Stardust, 2 times catch XP, and half egg incubation. So if you got any incubators, star pieces, Stardust, save them for that point. I'm talking more about all that in this post, but we'll go over that, or you can go over that when you check out my blog. So, what else here? Speculation I need to work on again, so keep an eye out on that. And then let's go to my gallery of pictures that I recently took. Every time I see a neat arena, I go out of my way to try to get it because I want to get a shiny one in the wild. That'd be great. I finally, after Community Day was going through and I was hatching eggs like crazy because of the, I think it's 4th distance, my last 10K egg that I hatched from that was a Gibble. My very first official Gibble was a hatch, and it was not Battle with the Best of them, but I do have a Battle with the Best of them that was traded to me when I made it lucky. So we'll go through that. And then here's a female Chimchar. I'm saving that for Pokemon balloons because she's gearing up for the whole, if there's going to be breeding in the game, she's going to be on top of that. There's Weezing. I got 2 of them. One of them was Battle with the Best of them. The other one wasn't. The Community Day box was actually really good this time. 3 Super Incubators and an Incense. I was only able to break away for an hour because I originally was scheduled for that time, but my boss was nice enough and he was like, oh, go ahead and do it for an hour. We're not busy. So I got to do it with my friend Chrissy and my friend Sarah. So that was nice. And this is rare to find in the wild. Finally got one from Hawaii. Someone sent me a gift from Hawaii, so that was very nice. And it did have an egg in it, and I have hatched it. It's awesome. These are the Chimchars that are left. If you see this little marker right here, that is signifying that I caught it with a Pokemon Go Plus. That was actually my first one. Then, this was a surprise, a shock. I did not know this was coming, and everybody's like, what's going on? But then, you know, the Sprint stores, which also includes Sprint owns Boost, the stops are going away. Now, this stop is still here, and that one is a one that was set up by somebody who played Ingress, I think. I remember talking to them. They were like, yeah, I set it up, and then boom, the next day they brought out a giant flower pot in front of Sprint, and it's called the Sprint Flower Pot. And when you know, it was I was so excited when I saw that image. It's still there, but all of the Sprint gyms and stops and all of the, you know, the sponsored ones are just gone now, which is kind of crazy because that was a major meeting spot for everybody in the Kettering area, was to go to Sprint in that parking lot to meet up for raid trains or whatever. So that's pretty crazy. It's gone now. And then I took a picture of the for reading comprehension purposes, because some people were posting about this Community Day weekend that's happening in December, and I just went really thorough with it. So then, yeah, there's my 6th shiny Murkrow. Here's the Sprint flower pot still there. They moved the icon right here, if you can see it, for completing the research all the way on the left. It used to be on the right, now it's on the left, so that's kind of weird. There's my pictures. And let's get back into the app. Let me see what time we're at. I'm going to quickly do this. Oh. So, here is my 6th shiny Murkrow. That's crazy, that's going to be up for trade. I have a trade with my 5th one lined up with somebody. Here's the Pokemon from Hawaii, and it was 2 clicks away from perfect. In preparation for Community Day, I have made CD, Community Day. These are all the ones that I will be evolving during that time, and that's the 9 to 9 window, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. window you can evolve to get, and it's not just 2019 Pokemon, it's also the 2018 Pokemon that were Community Day Pokemon. These are ones that I have better stats of. The diamond ones are, of course, ones with 1 click away from perfect. This one is a better Beldum that I hatched later on after its Community Day, so I'm going to evolve that one all the way up to Metagross because it's better stats than my current shiny Metagross. This one's 2 clicks away from perfect, 1 click away from perfect, 2, 1. one, and then here was a hatched Bulbasaur and a hatched Squirtle shiny that were both battle with the best of them. So those I'll be evolving all the way up. And so I think this is a good idea to mark those up ahead of time, the ones with better stats and the better shinies that you've caught over the last basically 2 years of all the Community Day Pokemon, so that you have a chance to, during this window of time, to get their Community Day move. So let me see here. There's that. And then traded. Ooh, get rid of that. Yeah, my last major trade was that Ghastly that I did in the last video. And then let's do the Gibble family here, because I do know. Somebody argue with me. They were like, no, it's Geibel, because, you know, Bible. And, you know, they got a point, but the thing is that Gibble is nibble, Gabite is bite, and Garchomp is chomp. That's just things you do with your mouth, I guess. But this one will be, I think this one's better stats. Let me see here. I really don't want to make a Gabite that's like not battle with the best of them, but that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a Gabite that's not battle with the best of them. So I need to give this 100. There we go, 24, and then evolve. Whoops, I did the wrong one. You idiot. What a moron. Well, I did the wrong one. This one was the one with the worst stats than the other Gibble that I had. But I need to mark this as this was a distance one, and this one was a trade. That's how I marked those. I meant to do... that's horrible. I meant to do this one. I meant to evolve this one, so... Only 3, and I evolved the wrong one. Okay, but this one, though, is... I made it lucky. I gave him a really, really old Pokemon in order to get it lucky. And luckily it did turn lucky, and now this finally is my first Garchomp. So happy about this. And it's lucky too, so it'll be easier to power up, or cheaper to power up, I should say. That's the good thing about luckies. Oh, that's so awesome. New Dex entry. Nice. Alright, I only had to give it 99, but whatever. So this one is a distance one, because this one was caught in Japan? No, California. So I have the whole family now. Of course, my Gabite is not battle with the best of them, neither is my Gibble, but whatever. And then shinies, the Chimchar Day, I only got 5. I wrote about that on my Community Day page. So, but 2 of them were caught with my Pokemon Go Plus, so that was pretty crazy. I did get 1 battle with the best of them. All the Fire Starter Community Day Pokemon, I have gotten the battle with the best of them. With Typhlosion, I have 2 of them actually. Except for Blaziken, I don't have a battle with the best of them, one of that one, but Charmander and Cyndaquil I did, and now Chimchar I did, so that's pretty crazy. What else? No other notable ones. In my research here, let's see if this is number 7. Nope. In my research here, I have not gotten to the Purify 15 Shadow Pokemon. I want to do that all at once. I've got about 10 or 11 of them that are lined up that I could. I try to keep 1 of each. I know that's goofy, but I'm a collector like that. And then when I get to the 3rd page, it's, you know, there's the research is on my infographics page if you want to see what you have to do on the 3rd and 4th page. But hopefully by Sunday, I will have it to where I can get to do the Team Go Rocket leaders, because once you get those out of the way, then you can fight Giovanni, and once you defeat him, you get a Shadow Legendary, and it's Articuno, and blah, 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 and you already know all that. Most people have already figured that all out. But enough of that. Let's do the climax of the video here. Let's see if I can get a shiny Articuno. That'd be great. Nope. And that is not shiny. It is Articuno, but it is not shiny. I want to say happy hunting out there, guys. Get yourself a shiny Tentacool before they're gone. And then when the friend weekend comes in, get those shiny Nidos. It'd be really cool if they make Nidoking and you know, Nidorino shiny in the wild, but I don't think they will. We'll see. No indication that they would, but you know. Except for the fact that the Nidoran female family was like that. I'm having a hard time catching this one. I'm being a punk. Got him on the shoulder. Popped out again. Some people have said that these field research ones have run away from them. I've never had that happen. I guess it's like a very, very slim chance. I've read, but I don't know. Hasn't happened to me yet. Let's see if this is a good one. No, it's not. So that one will be up for trade. Thanks for watching, and again, happy hunting out there. Get yourself some shinies. Face Giovanni. Get ready for the Community Day next month. It's going to be Community Day weekend, a makeup period, so catch those ones that you missed before. Get your female ones, your Battle with the Best of Them ones, your better IV ones, shiny ones. Get it. And thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys next week. Happy hunting.